Hi, and welcome again to this latest episode of the La Plata Ward 4 update video. This is David Jenkins, La Plata Town Council member from Ward 4, and your host for this video and my companion podcast. This video is an overview of Steeplechase, an existing mixed-use residential community of single-family and townhouse units, currently under development, but seeking an amendment to its approved master site development plan. And if you look at the screen, you can see the total site, and I'll point out the different phases as we move through this video. So the property itself is located, Steeplechase is located on the southbound side of Crane Highway, US 301, near the at the intersection of Catapilla Drive, which is the entrance into the Southern Maryland Trade Center. The total project size is 122.7 acres. Let me give you a little background about this particular project that's, again, under development. So Steeplechase was annexed into the town in 1978 as part of a larger tract known as the Southern Maryland Trade Center. At that time, in 1978, the property was zoned industrial. However, the project and the property itself has gone through several different zoning changes due to changes in the town's zoning ordinance. So as originally designed and approved, Steeplechase was planned on 115 acres as a traditional neighborhood development and would consist of 3 phases. In 2005, a master site development plan was approved for the then zoning called T&D zoning. This was as a result of a change in the zoning ordinance in the town. And phases 1 and 2, and I'll move my mouse, here's phase 1 and here's phase 2, were approved. And so then moving forward in 2016, there was a revised preliminary plan which would allow 4 different types of dwelling units, and I'll get to those a little bit later. In 2016, there was again a revised master site development plan for phases 1, 2, and 3, and it received the Planning Commission and staff approval. In 2018, a new zone was created as a zoning ordinance change, and it was called Planned Development Steeplechase, PD-ST. Again, this was established, and all future development from that point onward, that is from 2018 forward, must be consistent with all the previous governing documents. Recently, or several years ago, the owners of Steeplechase acquired an adjoining parcel consisting of 9.4 acres, and which would be phase 3. And I'll move my mouse. This is, if you look at the screen of the screenshot, this is the darker portion of the site known as phase 3. 9.4 acres, and is proposing 189 units. So again, I would refer you to the screen that I'm showing you with my mouse. As a result, the applicant, and as required by the zoning ordinance, they had to file for another amended master site development plan. And as required by the town code, the town council, that is us, we held at our July 12th, 2022 meeting, we were asked to review this application and the amended master site development plan, and provided a consensus that it could move forward with 2 public hearings. The first public hearing was held by the La Plata Town Planning Commission on August 3rd, 2022. Again, they held a public hearing on this master site development plan amendment. There were many comments received from the community, both in person, online, because it was a hybrid meeting, and also written comments and questions were also provided. At that August 3rd meeting, the Planning Commission consensus was to table further discussion until they met again on September the 6th, 2022, to digest all the comments and questions from the community. During this time, apparently the developer or the owner met with the residents of Steeplechase and proposed a revised master site development plan, which reduced the total number of units in phase 3 from 193 to what I stated previously, 189. The removal of these units was due to several alleys being upgraded to actual roadways. Additional changes were noted or will be noted on the preliminary plan that will be reviewed at a later date by the Planning Commission. At the September 6th Planning Commission meeting, the revised Master Site Development Plan was approved with the following condition. Quote, the applicant, in coordination with the town, shall proceed to design and construct a second access point for this project. That was one of the main concerns and comments made at the public hearing, as well as written letters and other comments. Again, at this point in time, there's one access point onto 301 into the site, into the property. So let me, and then this Planning Commission recommendation will be forwarded to the Town Council, and as required by the Town Code, we will also hold a public hearing for this amended Master Site Development Plan. And as of today, which is September the 23rd, a public hearing has been scheduled for our next meeting on Tuesday, September the 27th at 6 p.m. And the agenda is currently available on our town website to review all the materials that has been submitted. Let me then summarize, and bear with me while I read this, the current tabulation of the number of units and the types of units that are proposed in the plan. Phase 1, and I'll refer to it over here with my mouse on the screen. This is Phase 1. That has 116 single-family dwelling units, 55 two-story townhouses, 96 three-story townhouses, and 26 duplex units for a total of 193. Phase 2, again, my mouse is pointing to Phase 2, has 11 single-family houses, 47 two-story townhouse units, and 119 three-story townhouse units, and 22 duplexes for a total of 199 units. The proposed Phase 3, again, the somewhat darkened or blackened area on the screen that I'm pointing to with my mouse, that, again, Phase 3 would propose 36 single-family dwelling units, 32 two-story townhouses, 77 three-story townhouses, 44 duplexes for a total of 189 units. So that brings us to a grand total for the total Steeplechase development of 63 single-family units, 135 two-story townhouse units, 273 three-story townhouse units, and 114 duplexes for a total of 581 total units. Now, the percentage of units includes the following. 11% are single-family, 23% are two-story townhouses, 50% are three-story townhouses, and 16% are duplexes. So again, as I stated earlier, the Planning Commission's September 6th recommendation will be forwarded to the Town Council, that is us, for our public hearing that's going to be scheduled for Tuesday at 6 p.m. on September the 27th. And again, the agenda is available on the town website. Now, let me briefly summarize what the procedures for the public hearings. First, when the agenda item is called, it'll be a call to order. The town clerk will then provide a review that all public notices have been posted and have been legally complied with. This will then be followed by a summary of the town staff report, town planning staff report, and their recommendation, and which will include also the Planning Commission's recommendation from the September 6th meeting. Then the applicant or the petitioner then provides testimony and a presentation of the project to provide information that they comply with the requirements of an amended master site development process and all the conditions for approval. This is then followed by questions from us, the town council, and we can direct our questions to the applicant and/or the town staff. Next, any written documents that have been submitted are then entered into the record for the hearing. And then next, speakers who have signed up for the hearing are then called by the presiding officer, which in this case is the mayor, to provide testimony, and they are limited to 3 minutes. And also, because this will be a hybrid meeting, those who have also signed up and are online can also then provide their testimony, again limited to 3 minutes. After all testimony from the public who have signed up, either in person or online, when that has all been completed, then the town council has the opportunity to ask additional questions. Finally, when the hearing is concluded, the council has the opportunity, depending upon the vote of the council, that the public record could remain open dependent upon the wishes of the vote of the town council. It could be a week, could be several days, or they could close the record. So that's something that will be decided at the end of the public hearing. And if the record is kept open, written comments or emails can be directed to the town clerk using the email legislative@townoftheplata.org. Again, if you want to submit letters or attach it to an email, you can submit it to the town clerk at the email address legislative, legislative, @townoftheplata.org. So I just wanted to provide a brief overview of this project, and you can see it visually on the screen. All this information that I've just provided is available on the town website. You go to the town website and click on the planning department, and all that information will be there as well. Also, you can go to the town council's agenda for September 27th, 2022. That agenda is available, and we'll have all the materials that I've been referring to and reading and providing to you. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate the opportunity to provide this information to you. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at djenkins@townoftheplata.org. Thanks a lot, and hope to be seeing you soon.